Hey, Jadis, hold on a sec. I got terrible timing. Hold on one sec, sorry. Alright, hey, so, sorry, my car surprisingly coming in tonight, and I'm just trying to make accommodations for that.
In tatters.
Jesus. So loud. What's up, dude?
Is that a...
I don't know what that means. Thank you, dude. Bitcoin's below the critical area still. It's moved nowhere. I mean, since yesterday. It had its lowest daily candle close yesterday since February 3rd. You can clearly see the major areas where there's been historical moves. You're below it, unfortunately. I just have this 39650 level plotted because it's literally your miracle support. I don't think it's much of support, but you've held it for, going on 2 days now. It's terrible price action though. I mean, you just can't have much confidence to believe this will hold. This is just not a very big area. It's just you've had price action below the critical area a couple times, and that's it. So, I mean, the fact that you're just sitting here after the selling, that just people who sold have still not re-entered the market. So it's just like, okay, great, dude. One indecision candle after a bearish breakdown on a Saturday, no volume. Just go enjoy your weekend, man. I mean, you understand there's always like the miracle chance, right? The miracle that it does pivot here and makes a potential inverse head and shoulders. But I'm still going to remain cautious and be worried about this until it breaches above 44,444. I think if you rally here, it might give some people some real hopium, right? Like, oh my God, this is it, inverse head and shoulders. But if you make another lower high, you are done. You are so screwed if you make another lower high.
Show us your new ride.
Hey, Kalishnikov. Yeah, I will when I pick it up. Looks like I'll be literally Ubering there to get it. So, yep, I'll do it, man. Post like on Instagram and all that stuff. So yeah, not very good times. Below the 200 moving average as well on the 4 hour. Just terrible price action. Even if it reverses here, it's just garbage. It's just not good. And I'm telling you, like, if you make one more lower high, it's done. Like, you run and you make another lower high. That right there, that's death. That's literal death. That means that is happening. All right, so just even if you get a pivot here, man, you can't be very optimistic. Wait, all these markets are. They haven't even started tapering yet, and look what's going on, man. Okay, so that's Bitcoin's update. It's not going to be much, man. I'm sorry. Bitcoin is up 0.1%. Nothing happened in 24 hours. Like, again, I'm just starting to question myself on, like, why even go live on Saturdays? Like, right? Especially not right now. It's just nothing's happening. Ethereum doing nothing. It's down. Well, it's actually down. It's terrible. It's actually doing something very bearish. What was once the supply line is now confirmed on the 4 hour again as a supply line. That's awful. That's like, okay, that's as bad as it gets, really. I mean, you can't really get much more terrible than that. I mean, and you know, Ethereum has its own little miracle hopium levels, you know, where it was just, it created the levels and then just correlated to them back in September, and you did hold. But I'm just thinking, if Bitcoin rolls over, if the index funds roll over, you know, Ethereum's target's eventually like $2,300, $2,290. Yeah, a little bit of divergence, but it's a large histogram right there. You know, that's, and you're below the bad action magnet move. There's just nothing bullish about this right now. I mean, you've not made a higher high in a very long time. You haven't made a higher high since, I would just say all-time highs, because you can say that's a higher high than the local high, but it's a lower high than the all-time high. So again, it has been many months since Ethereum's ever made a significant higher high than its previous discernible swing high. So the trend is still intact as bearish downtrend midterm until you recapture. I think the level to break to be bullish again would be 34.20, 34.17, the peak from January 12th. If you want some optimism, my God, you got to at least make a higher high than 32.77. Issues like you're not even oversold, you're just in the bearish control zone on the 4-hour. Daily negative momentum. I mean, you could imagine. Just use your imagination on what it could end up looking like in like a week from now. Hidden bearish divergence playing out. Nothing bullish about it. Sorry. I mean, only bearish right now. All right, at least a couple days ago, you were still above the channel's, you know, supply line. Now you're below like literally everything except, I mean, dude, it's literally like you're below everything. Even on the daily, like you see where the candle low closed September 21st, you're below that. It's terrible, man. It's really, really bad. Okay. Ethereum, and then whatever. BNB, that's even way less surprising because it was underperforming Ethereum and Bitcoin. Lord. Yeah, BNB, terrible, dude. Just literally awful. This is the worst. I mean, you don't get any worse than this anymore, right? You just don't. You don't show hidden bearish. One does not simply show hidden bearish divergence, confirms the high, but it confirms the lower high, right? The lower high, February 7th. Then you confirmed the lower high on the 16th. I mean, really the fall through on the 17th. But, like, just terrible. Like, just, okay, I'll see you at 350 eventually. No problem. Yep. Downtrend still. Still downtrend. So, yeah, I wish I could be like, you know, look, man, Bitcoin, Ethereum, if you're above those critical areas, you can be optimistic. You can. But when you fall below them, you cannot. It's that simple. It's like when new data presents itself and we get back above 40,000, 665, 42,000, hey, I'll start feeling a little bit better about it. But even at the same time, now you've just created another like level of controversy where I think it's 44,444 repeating, of course. That's the threshold, and you're not doing anything. Or this is exactly where it should start reversing if the inverse head and shoulders ever becomes real. It is still not even valid. It's not valid until you break the neckline. When you break the neckline in this situation, you reverse the trend to the upside. Here's total. Total market cap is finally achieved its potential back test of the inflection point from February of last year. And that's it. I mean, it's just sitting there. It's not like confirming that it's support. It's not catching any bids there. No one's buying at this level. So, I mean, you can't really be surprised that even if you see 1.72 trillion, which is the candle high close back from February 21st. Just indecision after drawing down multiple times, and, you know, yikes. Just, ugh. Just got to remain cautious while the macro... Dude, there is so much uncertainty in this whole world. It's not just crypto, dude. Don't be deluded to think it's, oh, it's just the crypto market. It's like everything. Oh, yeah, like on the cusp of a major recession. On the cusp of some sort of war breaking out. Certainly, Western governments are becoming... Oh, there's a major breakout on authoritarianism in the West. All those things going on, man. Just not very good market conditions. You know, Fed tapering, or they're saying they're going to taper. They're not. They have not begun to taper yet on asset purchases. I mean, or they have not stopped purchasing assets. It's still just you're hitting like all-time highs, and we haven't even raised rates. Just imagine what happens when the rates get raised. No, I don't really think you can say there's much of an edge right now. I think it's like just you're coin flipping and like, dude, it's just arrogant to say that a support's gonna hold or not hold. It's just you're below the supports, and there's just this one little wick low at 39,650 that you're just sitting there at. You're not doing anything yet. There's like 41 minutes till your daily candle close. That isn't gonna be anything significant. Let's go to the weekly. Here's your weekly. Is like your only hope on Bitcoin, I guess. This is all you got, man. This is all you got in your life on Bitcoin. It's just like their candle high closes from January and June of last year that you're above. So you got that going for you. That's still fine. Yeah, so if you just look at the weekly, you can feel a little bit better about things, I guess. But I'm just weirded out by the fact that like how in the world does this little reversal begin and you still haven't even made a 38% retrace yet? That's super weak, man. 38% is 46,700. And you couldn't even get there. Could make a 50%, 618, all seem very reasonable, but if the macro is this bad, you're just not going to catch those bids. So that's testament to it. Yeah, what's going on with the views and the likes, man, dude? I don't know, man. Someone's out there playing games. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. It's probably all good intent, you know? So, Ethereum's weekly. Here you are, chat. I mean, like, Bitcoin has its own little candle high closes. Here's Ethereum's weekly candle high close back from May of last year. You touched it this week. You tested it this week. And off that test, what's happened? Literally nothing. Like, you bounced. And you're just hanging out, sitting there. So you can understand where you might be going on the weekly if you can't hold 27.10. Yeah. So yeah, I was like, okay, you're there. 27.10 on the weekly is kind of a big area. You've reversed there before. Look on the weekly. All right, September 20th. That's exactly where you got the back test and the run, just like Bitcoin's 42K area, back test and run.
Crypto is trash, dude. It's never ever going to hit 100K. Rolling on its face.
Oh, that's yeah, that's really sounds like a certainty. I don't think anything's certain. I think it could. I think it very well could go to 100K, and it could be more insane than you could ever dream of. Like, you know, saying that, you could also, you probably, maybe if I was streaming back in like, you know, 2018, you would say Bitcoin's never going to see 20K again. Never, dude. Never going to see it, you know, anytime here for 2.5 years. I think we probably had people tip that. You know, we'll never see all-time highs again on Bitcoin. And it just took a very long time, and then we did it. So there's just a lot of noise. A lot of noise going on in Bitcoin. Look at log scale here, you know, on the weekly. It's not made a lower low yet, and it's not made a lower high. That's the most recent events on the weekly so far still, which is valid. Only higher lows, only higher highs. So you just scale out, and you can kind of see. It's just, yeah, it looks like a massive potential double top that, of course, many people have, you know, identified. It's not really difficult to identify a potential double top, but the neckline's 30K, and you haven't even tested that again yet. You haven't even tested the neckline. So until you start testing that, it's not a double top. But yeah, if you break 30K, the cycle's over most likely, and you're probably going to the 200-week moving average to test it again, which is right around the old all-time high from December 2017. So you can see the 200 moving average on the weekly is certainly an area where Bitcoin is normally really oversold. And it looks like where bottoms occur right on it. So long way down though. That's like, you know, you got to lose half your you got to lose 50% of your value, right, to get there. Hopefully that never happens. Hopefully on the weekly you stay above 38, 39K and never go below it again. That'd be wonderful. Yeah, I mean, people talking about 69K as the top for memes, but then it's like, well, what happened to your precious 42,000 bottom? Because that didn't happen. You went to 33K. But, you know, again, I think they watched the stream and they were just like
32.33 repeating, of course.
See, that was what I thought was going on with it. But, yep. Hard to say there's value, but you just know if you make a higher low here and if you were ever to hold these levels and to run again and test 60K, I think you got a really strong argument for upside, but that's just not happening right now. Not yet. And, you know, your hopium is the bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence here. Getting back above 40, where anytime you get above 40 ever in history, you've always gone up to at least 50 plus. It's really like 54. Yeah, at least 54. So, where are the bids? You could type 2 return. You could make a higher low somewhere. I mean, you just think about, like, use your imagination. It could sell off and do something like this, and then what happens? Then it's like a freaking dragon. You know, you got your idea of you normally just looking. This is what you're looking for. Whether it happens or not, you never know. But if it does happen, that's when you could say it's probably good for action to take. So just, you know, I think you're just a little too early in this development right now. Well, we can look at XRP now. I mean, XRP is solid, dude. Just wow. Like, is it really doing this? Is it going from like topping out lower highs now to double bottoming on the bottom side? Like, really? Like, are you really starting to do this now, XRP? It's so confusing, right? I mean, if Bitcoin rolls over, this will fail. This will just literally end up being like an X, A, B, C, wherever it is, and then D. But, you know, for now, if Bitcoin just doesn't collapse, then XRP, I think $1 is the target here. Like, looking at this chart, I would say that it's very possible to see $1. My God, why is nothing else looking like XRP? Something's going on with this one. It's doing different things. It's doing some pretty good things here. XLM catching some bids because of that stuff too. But we gotta go to Cardano so you can see right at $1. Very, very weak, man. I mean, like, if you could even think it could get worse, you double topped here, then you rally, and it's like, oh man, are you gonna see 145? No, not even close to enough demand. Then you make a lower high, then you sell off, you get the same support, then you rally again and another lower high. Just consistent, consecutive, incessant distribution going on this asset, and I wouldn't know. I mean, it's just so hard to this kind of price action. I don't really feel that great about it. Oh my God, dude, are you kidding me? Dude, what?
Crypto_hoarder tipped $550.13, 0.200000000 ETH.
Wow, dude. Thank you, Crypto Hoarder, for the 550 worth of Ethereum. That thanks for all the support, man. That's crazy nice, man. I'm super grateful for you, dude. And I don't know, man. You just keep surprising me. I just can't believe it, dude. I can't articulate words. All right. God. Thanks, man. On a Saturday, this man does these very nice things. But I don't know. I think Crypto Hoarder would agree. It's kind of just you're literally staring into the abyss. You're just like looking over the hill or looking over off the rock.
Can you take a look at Hex Mitch? Is this the bottom shoulder or lower greater than?
No, I think it's attempting the type 2 return on the Gartley or whatever, Trey. But we'll look at Hex after this one, I think. So, oh, by the way, Crypto Hoarder, I've been dealing with Chalen today, who's my graphics guy for NFTs, and we've begun the development and you know, the template for the St. Patrick's Day NFT, and it looks solid right now, you know. But lots of work to be done, but you know. Anyway, so that's just kind of rough, dude. I don't know if you want to be owning this asset right now. Though, yeah, you could be like, it's the lowest risk area ever. Fine, go ahead, man. Where are you going to set your stop loss up? Where are you going to set your stop at? 92 cents? I wouldn't be relying on these scam wicks as a support because they're not. The support's $1. So, and you're at it, man. You just haven't broken it. Not yet. So, I mean, you are showing bullish divergence on the 4 hour here. Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, that's real. Real divergence right here, man.
Thank you, Crypto Hoarder.
Is that a joint?
What's up, Raven Pleb? Thanks for 420. Yeah. Raven Pleb's thanking Crypto Hoarder. Thank you, dude. Thanks upon thanks. So, I mean, hey, Chad, on the weekend, is the 4 hour bullish divergence on Cardano going to play out at a critical support? I have no idea, dude. Bitcoin can't even break above its 4 hour 200 moving average, so yeah. Okay, so let's just go to Hex real quick. Hex is trying to hold, dude. It's doing everything in its power. Oh my god, I've been looking in the log. It's okay. Like, you know, like type 1, we don't know. You rally, you sold off. This is a scenario we've had on multiple analysis of this. It's like, well, you could always come down for a type 2. Well, you're here, and you're at that 20-cent support. So like, the question is, like, will it hold? No idea. You never know if it's going to hold. So, I mean, I would think, like, if it does, this is the optimum entry for a long, but I just, man, it's so tough wanting to go long on anything crypto, like, strategically right now. There's just so much uncertainty, and I don't think there's just enough data points on charts, on timescales to make you have the strongest argument for the lowest risk for a long. Like, I don't like Bitcoin below 40,665. I mean, now though, I don't even care if it goes to 42. I don't like Bitcoin until it breaks $44,444. That's the cutoff. That's when you go bullish again. At least we have a number. And you can't be bullish till that number's broken, because now, even if you rally here, I'm telling you, you do not want to show another lower high. Then it's just like, oh yeah, it's going to be like a, you know, T-ball game for bears, where, you know, you could be blindfolded and swing at the T-ball, and, you know, bears, you know, it plays out for bears if it makes that third lower high. Of course, it's happened in the past, but unfortunately, the issue is, like, it happened in the past, and it had never happened in the past before the first time. My concern is, like, here and here, right? I mean, well, it happened, you know, first time ever in January, and then it took, like, literally 2 months before it rallied. And here, yeah, I mean, it was close, but this was a great opportunity for a long, because it held it and did everything it was supposed to do, and then rallied again. My issue is, like, one time no one knew, second time everyone knows the top's in, so it's just like, and here's the issue. I mean, like, you held the supports, you didn't one time, and then you got rejection. So fine, if it's gonna reject, then you have to bullishly engulf very soon. Like, we have to get a major, massive, ridiculous, stupid bullish engulfing candle. And we don't have that. And that's just the start. So you got to have something, man. You don't have anything besides this one little scrub wick low from September 21st and just recently from January 10th. So you can imagine, like, if the potential inverse head and shoulders argument becomes invalid, which it will be once it does break 39,650, then you're just looking probably at the same type of, like, bat that, you know, Ethereum was showing, and your PCZ is around 35,200. Excuse me, burping. Oh wow, widespread panic's going live. Nice. And we're listening to Grateful Dead right now. All right, so that's kind of like, you know, what we're talking about. Yeah, so back for like Hex for a second. All right, I mean, this is what you want to see. This is like the lowest risk, best optimum potential entry for longs. When assets do create the M shape, they rally and then they react and then they reverse. So this is it, man. You really do need to see this. You do not want to fall below 17.5 cents now. Like, that's going to kill your Gartley argument. That's going to kill your Gartley type 2 argument. And you haven't, though, so that's good news. It has not broken. Maybe in 26 minutes you catch some, I don't know, maybe it's an inverted hammer. It could be. It's not like the worst looking candle at this support. And that's kind of it then. So we can just like, I don't know, they're not going to be requests today. But we can just kind of like spacebar it a little bit, you know? We can just spacebar a little bit. No way, dude. You did not just do that. No, you did. No way. Preemptive Jesus chimes, chat. Wow. I don't know, it takes a minute. I mean, like, if that's real live, I don't even know. That's, maybe it's delayed or something from a week ago or something, but holy crap. Marius, just because you think the music's bad doesn't mean it's bad. That's just your opinion. Grateful Dead's one of the most legendary bands in human history. Like, undisputed. Like, success in following. This is the Grateful Dead. Just jamming. So I'm sorry you feel that way. But, you know, once every, like, 5-6 months, we'll play some Grateful Dead in the background. And if you feel, you know, entitled enough to complain about it, by all means, man.
Pound sterling to Japanese yen, bro.
We'll do it, FD. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So, like Algo Rand is, you know, certainly out of support. Look back from August of 2019. There it is. Painted first time ever. Then it acted as support in February last year, April last year, a resistance in July. And then it was back tested as support in August before it ran up. And here you are. You're at the pattern completion zone of a mega bullish shark pattern in a long-term uptrend. Working on a potential type 2, maybe. Yeah. It's a very interesting look here, right? It's very interesting. And if 91 cents, 88 cents area holds, there could be a lot of upside, but it's just the macro, man. I don't know if the macro is going to, like, dude, this is exactly where something could break down and get devastated too and go to much lower prices, if the macro rolls over, so.
Could you take a look at this funeral home stonk $CSV?
Yeah, we'll look at CSV. Dude, I don't know why this other one's not going through it. This is crazy, man. Crypto Hoarder, was that you, dude? And tell me if it was real life or not in the chat, because I'm just getting a little like, what? Crazy, man. All right, so you can understand why it might be, you know, an idea of a potential risk, but I just like, you just can't register these things holding these levels if Bitcoin draws down more. That's what I worry about. So just deep thoughts and prayers for Bitcoin rallying literally as soon as possible, because the longer you don't rally really hard soon above and get back above critical supports, you know, the higher the probability is you're gonna dump hard. So what was that? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and go to that one. FD. Oh, interesting. So this is like you're sitting at these critical levels here. British pound, Japanese yen, sitting at a level that goes back to February 2018 and May of 2013. Just hanging out there. I mean, it seems like you did not. You were unable to break. Of course, there's just massive amounts like accumulation. My issue is just a little bit. I'm already identifying this and seeing it, and it's actually a little concerning up here. You know what pattern this is? Right angled and ascending broadening formation. Right, something like this. Whatever. Right, you can see it. Well, there's perfect and no, I don't think it's perfect or anything, but like you just can kind of look at it like that. It's not normally like a bullish structure. So I'd be really careful on this one, because like if you have the psychology of this, which is not bullish, you are at an inflection point, and on the daily at the inflection point, you're showing very real levels of buyer exhaustion. Right, like bearish divergence is very real on the daily. And like locally, it's like one top, two tops really, then a third top. I mean, I love the price action. I'm just wondering, like, will this bearish divergence at this inflection point play out? It's very possible. So all I can do is, I don't know if something's going to play out or not. All I can do is just show you. And like these things you can look up on the internet. I didn't make bearish divergence up. I didn't make the right angled and ascending, the right angled and ascending broadening formation up. I didn't make support resistance up. Like all these things are happening right at this level. So if the bearish divergence played out, you'd be going down next, not up. Doesn't mean everything's reversing bearishly. It's just like I think you have maybe limited upside. I think that's something we could draw a conclusion on, without like being it's so bullish or bearish. It's just kind of limited upside when you're showing buyer exhaustion at an inflection point with kind of a bearish structure there. After a really nice run, right? Like a really nice run. Like you kind of had the M shape and the type 2, right? You had an M shape and a type 2 return down here in, COVID crash times. But yeah, we'll see. See what happens. Could just keep on floating on up, man. If you ever break 156, you go to 163, most likely, based on historical price action, right? Yep. But nice so far. A really nice uptrend. It's been that way since the crash. Okay. Wait, did Crypto Hoarder respond to what I said? Dude, say something in chat, man. Did that just happen? I'm gonna check, man. It's crazy because it's shoot, dude. Yeah, he hadn't said anything yet. I'm wondering because it's like it's a different dollar amount, and it was 6 minutes ago now. Oh yeah, what a run! What a run! Carriage Services has been in, yeah, for sure. Absolutely, really nice run. Big pullback there, but it hasn't made a lower low yet. You sent a tip in, yes, dude. What happened, man? Like, why is it not? I'm gonna go to one up point real quick and test it real quick because it worked the first time. It's just not working the second time. Has it gone all the way through? I guess maybe that's the problem or something.
Hi Mitch. Can you look at Sim bearish crab with MACD bearish divergence on the weekly? Thoughts please.
So smiley, man. Yeah, we'll do that for sure. Yes. Okay, that's what log in.
Can we look at WCFG/USD 4 hours data on Coinbase? How low do we go?
I will look at it, thank you. I'm just trying to get this one thing squared away before we keep rolling, man. Sorry. You would too if you saw the amount. You did, dude. So weird, dude. Okay, we're gonna do a test here. Gonna do a test. Yeah, yeah. The test. I don't know. Everything's working fine over here. Crypto Hoarder, except your tip didn't go through. Even though I received it. But yeah, I just did that. Okay, so just for now, you could definitely say there's like limited upside. I don't think there's any, you know, like, hey man, you've had a big deep retrace, but it's, I love the uptrend. Really nice uptrend here. It's probably confined within a channel or something. You know, one way you could look at it, just screwing around. Like you could use the anchor points of this channel as kind of like the top up here, like 2019. And you can see where it kind of topped out, so it like respected, if you anchored that way, respected the top. And still, you know, demand line and the 200-day moving average are above that. You're trying to hold above this little peak from September 3rd of last year. And that's probably why you're requesting, because you're like, is it springing? Back testing the spring? Not really doing much, is it? I'm just like, gosh, dude. Like if the S&P 500 rolls over and the NASDAQ rolls over, it's just not going to go well for anything. Consumer science this year, still in the uptrend. It's not in jeopardy yet. Yeah, so I don't see an edge, right? I don't see like a, oh yeah, it's, I mean, there's hidden bullish divergence on the RSI, maybe the MACD too, but with that being said, has it really caught much price action? Not yet. I guess so. Your area just to be paying attention to is like, can it stay above 48.65 long enough? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, hopefully, like, you know, if the index funds like rally, you know, and start reversing the backward to the upside, right? This is probably going to do really well. It's probably like outperform. But yeah, I mean, like these are, you know, paying attention to stuff like this versus like going to other assets like Zoom Video. Right, look at this. The difference, I mean, you can tell, right? The CSV, no one's really getting out. No one's like completely dumping their entire position. It's because it keeps going up, keeps making higher lows. But Zoom and then T-Doc, right? Anything Kathy Woods has touched, look out, dude. All right, it's probably going lower than, I mean, T-Doc's probably going lower than the 886. So, yeah, CSV, at least it's not doing that, which is a good sign. Dude, no you did. Oh my god, what is happening? I just saw it. I just received the other one too, Crypto Hoarder, but I don't know why it's not like playing. There it is. Let's go, man.
Crypto_hoarder tip $606.81. Is this thing on? Thanks for always showing up, even on the down days. Smile. 0.220000000 ETH.
Dude, Crypto Hoarder, thanks so much for the 60681 of crypto, but he's so unsung as a hero because for some stupid reason, OneUpCoin just decided to omit the middle tip. He tipped, again, where the... Hold on, I'm gonna announce it though. Dude, thank you so much. Like, I don't, this like making me want to cry. Tears of joy. Holy crap, man. Yeah. What the heck? That one's not even showing up. So weird. Hold on, let me literally go to the wallet. The actual wallet, all the transactions. Oh, weird. It for me, Crypto Hoarder, I saw the announcement, but I'm looking in the wallet and it's showing the two. It showed 550.22 and now 606.84. I have not received the other one that it said I got, I guess. But was that, so is that 3 times now? That's weird. Okay, so that's why it hasn't shown up, because it's not there yet. It hasn't happened on my side. Oh, thanks, dude. Holy crap. All right, so Let's look at the next request, which was Zim. Yeah, dude. I'm just like freaked out right now. Making my nerves. It's my nerves. Zim, all-time highs. Nice. You know, like a really, really nice uptrend. I love how, look at me, you see what happened? How it finally broke out and just back tested that level and held it. That's what Bitcoin needs to do at 42K. It's not doing that. It's below it now. It's doing kind of like this. Right, below critical areas. So yeah, really nice uptrending. It does look like, you know, it could be beginning to pull back some. Maybe look for just a, you know, think about maybe where it could land. You know, you can back test 62 to $61 right there. It's a new little zone because you can clearly see now resistance, resistance. And that might be a good area to pay attention for, like a, you know, a more strategic, little bit lower risk entry where it's easy to manage a stop loss if it's going to keep going like that. But yeah, so far really nice breakout, all-time highs, but you might need to back test. So I mean, you could look at this in a trend too. Probably it's probably like amazing. Oh my god, it kind of is. Oh yeah, dude, look at that. Wow, it's gorgeous, man. Pretty gorgeous little uptrend in linear scale. Yeah, he's 1 and 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom, and then you can see everything correlates to it afterward. It's pretty sweet. Look at that nice, pretty cool bullish hammer right there, testing that demand line for the big rally. Yeah, so you know, if you're in an uptrend, you're like at the heart line. You're trying to test the heart line. If you run from here, you got upside potential like $83 to become overbought in an uptrend, but then your oversold is like 61.50, right around that level. So that'd be probably a good area to pay attention to. Yep. Nice, very nice uptrend. Not ZIM is not ZM, not even close, dude. Beautiful uptrend right now. Yeah, crypto hoarder. I know it is weird. It's not showing up in the wallet, man. But the other two are, like, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, dude, 2 transactions. That's it. See, I mean, it may not even have left your wallet. It may still just be in your wallet if it didn't go through on my side. All right, next one was, I guess, an S coin. I've never maybe heard of. Maybe I have. Alright, it's on, oh my god. How low do we go? Camera Mitchell asked. You can only go down 55 more cents till 0, dude. But all the look at the divergence. How it just keeps diverging and just keeps selling off and making all-time lows. This is like already exceeded any sort of. I mean, it's almost like a deep crab that has far exceeded 1618. You know, so maybe. Yeah, dude, look at that. I mean, your 2618's negative, dude. You're below the one, dude. There's like, I don't know. Like, I just trying to diverge on the RSI a little bit and a little bit more on the MACD. It's just not catching bids. There was a bullish engulfing. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's so illiquid it doesn't even engulf. It gapped up because it's, yeah, again, whatever. I don't know like how you could ever want to long this. Like, there's just nothing really good about this, and it's not even close, man. It's like Jasmine coin or something. It's like Squid Game, but not as, you know, fast. It's like a slow Squid Game coin. I got nothing for you, man. I don't know. 50 cents seems like a psychological support, so 50 cents, we'll see what happens there. Yikes, man. Big yikes. Dude, no way. Is that real? Is that real, crypto hoarder? I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Jesus. You want to short the World Economic Forum, dude? Have you not noticed they've literally won? Like, the WEF, like, literally won. They have taken over the world. Like, all that's left are, like, you know, people that are, you know, it's normally like conservative Americans, and then, you know, that's about it. That's all that's left. But I mean, World Economic Forum and the Communist Chinese, they're on the same team. Batting for the same type of thing, man. Yeah, survive the tornado. We're okay. Yep. Dude, I got nothing for you, man, on this one. It's real bad, and there's not enough data to even care. If it rallied here, it would literally be like you getting your coin out, flipping it, and landing on tails, because tails never fails. It rallies. But if you flip that coin, it lands on the heads. It continues to dump to 50 cents and below. So that's it, man. Sorry, Cameron. Crypto Hoarder, what just happened, man? Is it not going through or something? Yeah, I don't know, man. That's so weird. I don't think it's talk to flow. I don't think like there were like two different ones. Like the initial one wasn't invalidated yet. I don't think so. Alright, here's your hopium, man. 39650. Hold it and rally, and then don't make a lower high. You have to break the neckline. If you are gonna pivot here, chat, it is mandatory, imperative that the neckline breaks. Right here, man. If that is the neckline. You run up and you fail to test that neckline, it's over. You are so screwed. It's going to be bad. But we haven't even pivoted yet, so...
Mitch, what about the 3-day BTC chart?
Oh, for the crab, Smiley. What's up, Elliot? 3-day? I don't know, dude.
Hey Mitch, appreciate
Just
the analysis, but I wanted you to look at the weekly on Zim for the
I'll look
bearish
at it.
crab with MACD divergence.
The crab, man. Some weekly. Oh, bear. Oh, God. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, I just didn't see that. Here's a 3-day. What about the weekly? Crypto Hoarder, what happened? Is it not going through on your side? Because, I mean, it's showing that it's happening, and then it's just like, that's it. It's really maybe like that. I could see that's deep crab. Yeah, my God, at 1618, you're right, man. Wasn't uptrend, but it might be a pullback area. What a freaking shooting star right there. That's a beautiful green shooting star. You know, they don't always have to be red, but that was certainly, I would be very careful. You're right, man. Very good job. It's the deep crab and the shooting star at the pattern completion zone. Divergence, that's kind of harder to see here. I don't really see bearish divergence very sticking out much. I mean, from this side to the next one, it's kind of like, has it even pivoted? It's just been going sideways. I don't know if you can say that, but yeah, definitely areas to be there. So what does that mean? If you were to try to buy right now, you'd be buying at extreme premium, unprecedented premium levels on this asset. That's it. When was the last time you had a major pullback? You go from this previous high to low. Where did it reverse? Wow, look where it reversed last time. Smiley. 1618, 1618 twice. But then it made a higher low and the trend was too bullish. Back tested support as support and then rallied again. So you have a history of reversing at 1618. So that's something to take heed of. Really nice uptrend, but you know, it could be time to pull back. Understandable. Three-day. I mean, technically on the 3-day, you engulfed the previous candle. Is it a good short? I mean, like if I'm looking at it like that, it's lower risk for a short. It's certainly at lower risk areas to short, but it's also in a very massive, beautiful uptrend. And I mean, like, if you look at this chart, you have no idea that the index funds might be on the cusp of a bearish trend reversal. You know, that's my concern. It's like, it's outperforming so well. I mean, it's probably, even if, like, say the S&P that does go bearish, this may just not be like the best one. But, you know, whatever. I mean, it's definitely at the pattern completion zone. No one's going to argue with that. That was great. Good one, Smiley. Logan, you know, dude, I mean, like, you know me. You know this stream, Logan. I mean, like, when have I ever, like, pushed for anything, a project on... I've never done that. I never will, and it doesn't matter who it is. I'm sorry, man. Like, I just... Right? I get you. I get your... You want me to do or whatever, I just... I can't, man. So... If it's good, if it's gonna play out, if it's gonna be fortunate, you don't need me, and you don't need, you know, people from this community to buy into it, right? It's just... Crypto Horde, I'm checking again, man. I don't know what's going on. It's so weird. Wow, no. Like, it's... Neither of these notifications I'm getting, Crypto Hoarder, I got 2 of them. The 2 that showed up on stream are the ones that are literally in my wallet now. The other 2 that you've attempted to send, neither of them are in my wallet. And you can just check that on your side. So we got through those requests, I think. Yeah, so one that's not, like, really too bad is, dude, banned, you know. We've been monitoring this one ever since it got back above that critical level, and it's been rallying, and it's up 5% today almost. I mean, this is a winner. This is your new anomaly. Like, this is the one that's bucking everything right now. Yep. I mean, where it is, it has way more upside. I mean, if it like, I worry about, like, markets that macro is not good on these ones that are anomalies. They can just easily just start rolling over too when the macro dumps again. It's like, oh, well, it was good for now, but yep, it synced back up with the, you know, the scrub market. So no, you didn't, dude. No, you didn't just do that. That one showed up.
Crypto_Hoarder tipped $1,382.43. 0.50000000 ETH.
Wow.
I just felt like screaming. Look here! Look, listen!
Dude. Crypto Hoarder coming in today with $2,539.37 confirmed now. And thank you so much, dude. Dude, you were so close. Oh, I mean, all right, so Penthouse Jesus is Matt Cron at 1721. You could have just tipped all of that in one tip and become the new Penthouse Jesus, man. Thank you, dude. Holy crap. I mean, I'm just saying, like, right? It's just, wow. That's incredible, dude. And we now have more Jesus chumps because we have a new day upon us. Bitcoin survived the new day, or like yesterday, with nothing, no price action after the drawdown. How are you comfortable right now? I'm just not. I can't get comfortable on I cannot be bullish on Bitcoin with real confidence till 44,444 is broken, actually for real, not a joke. Oh, we did it, man. We never even had a daily. Traders never settled up on the daily above that level ever, right? So just screw that. Dang, man, Crypto Hoarder is Tom Brady. He is, man. Good God. He's the GOAT. Man, that's freaking amazing, dude. I don't even know. Ooh, half an Ethereum, dude. Right there on that one. And then what is Ethereum sitting at right now? So he's tipped about 1 Ethereum today, right? It's 2764 Ethereum and he's at 2539. Thanks for the almost 1 Ethereum, man. That's like unreal. The golden hopium line, I wouldn't say it bounced. Is that really considered bouncing when you just, it just rallies off of it barely? Dude, it's like, that's the thing about hopium. It's not over till it breaks that support. So that's why you have hopium, but it's just, not the price action's so abysmal here. It's just, you know. Dude, it's just like Helm's Deep on the 5th day before Gandalf shows up. That's where you are right now. It's just like, how could we even win this? How could we survive this? How is Bitcoin going to survive this without drawing down massively to lower prices? Doesn't seem like there's much hope left, man. Or, you know, anything. Okay, so, yeah, there's Bitcoin on the new day, then Ethereum. Sorry, I did play the thing. Low on the hits, oh my god. Ethereum, terrible, right? Lowest daily candle close since February 3rd. Just confirming that what was once the supply line is the supply line again. With confirmation. Right? You broke down into the channel yesterday, and now you confirmed it today for now, and negative momentum is building, and you're just sitting at this other, this is your hopium support on Ethereum. September 21st, where traders settled up at their lowest point, where you broke support and it was like, oh, it's all over for Ethereum, and then the next day the miracle happened. Literally, just like you saw on Bitcoin, you know, where it fell below that support of 30K, the next day just massive engulfing candle. Massive engulfing candle. You would need literally a massive engulfing candle for the miracle. Like, how the two miraculous runs begun. Massive engulfing candles. Above critical support. Back above critical support when you fell below it. So it's like, if history repeats itself, that's what you have to have. You can't just have, oh, just a couple candles, man. You've got to have a big one. You know, big decision candle. Dang, man. Still just like freaking out a little bit. Crypto hoarders got me shaking, you know. Multiple Bitcoins. Super Saiyan Bitcoins in the jar. Crazy, man. You never get used to it either. I'll tell you that. No, chat. No way. No effing way, Crypto Hoarder. No effing way. Dude. Here we go, chat.
Crypto_hoarder tip
Jesus.
$2,071.52. Beat 1721 in one tip. Hold my beer. 0.75000000 ETH.
I just felt like screaming.
Okay, well, there you have it, Crypto Hoarder. You are now the penthouse Jesus. Matt Caron has been usurped or supplanted. So let me go ahead and change that real quick, man. Thank you so much, Crypto Hoarder, for the $4,610.89 worth of Ethereum today on stream. That is legendary, man. What? Okay, here it is. Crypto Hoarder. How do I spell it? Oh, I know how to spell it. Was there an underscore? There was. Or crypto underscore. And that's 2,000. What was it? 79 or something? Let me check.
Crypto Hoarder the man.
2071, yeah. Oh, 2000. Oh man, that's kind of long. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to have to shrink it a little bit. I have to, just because, like, the, whatever. Let's see here. Why does it do that? Hold on. What the... That's good right there. Thank you, dude. Like, holy crap. Like, oh my god. Yeah, thank you, Arabian Plug, man. Oops.
Is that a join?
Crypto Hoarder the GOAT, yeah, ×5 now. Holy crap. The tip jar looks cool with all the fireballs. Those are the Super Saiyan Bitcoin balls. Yeah. Does anyone know the record for how many Bitcoin Super Saiyan emoji balls we've had in a tip jar before? Anyone know off the top of their head that, you know, knows the lore of the community? Probably today. We might have to look back at, I'm trying to think. I have to look back at the tip war between Matt Caron and Crypto Hoarder, because I think that might have been the record, right, when they had that. This is it, dude. The long we've been waiting for, based on nothing, based on it being below the critical levels. Dude, you realize, like, if it did reverse here and rally, you miss out on some percentage gains, but at least you would, you know, buy in when there was less uncertainty. There's too much uncertainty right now. It's just coin flip stuff at these levels, and to me, it's like, right? I mean, I wouldn't say there's too much of a bearish edge right now on Bitcoin, but there's certainly not a bullish edge, and all you have is like the hopium inverse head and shoulder idea. That's it. Can y'all hear the well, see, the Vet Moonboy Gavin Crown tip war, I don't know if I had implemented Super Saiyan emoji balls for 500 yet. I mean, you'd have to go back to it and check it. Just check the jar on that stream. You could type in Mitch Ray tip war and it'll show up. It'll generate that live stream. So I'm just curious, man. Like, how many have we ever had? That's a record, you know. Like, I don't know. I think 4 is up there, but I thought we maybe just recently, like last week when y'all had the war, y'all had more. But again, it's like this is you like not competing against Matt Caron this weekend, so you don't have his help with those. So any Fibonacci, yeah, pathetic. Not even able to make a major 382 from your all-time high to the lowest low so far. So yeah, man, rough times, really. I mean, you know, it's kind of like your 4 hours, like, okay, where it's like, hey, it's back to neutral. That means either a dump's coming or it's about to rally, right? And maybe go up to 40,665 and start testing it again. But look at what you're doing to your 200 moving average, just below it. Like, how many times are you gonna test it and fail to break it? Good God, man. Just kind of, oh. So y'all think this is gonna hold? Y'all think 39,650 will hold, man? Dude, and if I didn't have to, Crypto Hoarder, because of you, man, if I didn't have to, like, I have to do this. I have to go pick up my brand new car tonight because the guy's like drove from, you know, California, and I have to be at that place. It's gonna be nighttime, and it's gonna be at a DMV, and it's closed. It's weird. Like, they told me Monday, and he's like showing up tonight, and I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, I'd be cracking multiple beers right now if that wasn't happening. Just bad timing.
Would love to be a fly on the wall when Crypto Hoarder wakes up in the morning with belting headache and 0 in his Binance account. He will be watching Hangover 1 and 2. Gotta love the chugs. Thumbs up.
So Mike Tyson. Nice face tattoo, dude. Well, I thought you were going to say he was going to get a... Crypto Hoarder was going to wake up with that face tat, you know? So, thanks, dude. I don't know, Crypto Hoarder. Crypto Hoarder, is your balance 0? I mean, you can be drunk and know if you're... You could check your wallet right now. Are you at 0? According to Mike Tyson, he said you were. And he is sober, he says. Okay. 4 insta-chugs right now. Yeah, Julia, just... Again, like, if I didn't have to get my vehicle tonight, like, T-minus less than 2 hours now. I have to drive like 25 minutes to go get it. No, as an Uber, actually, to get it. Far from zero, he says. Mike Tyson, you hear that? He's not at zero. He's just fine. Okay, and he's sober. So we can like go back to some space barring. How did the date go? Literally, like, what? Dude, the date was like 2 weeks ago, man. I think it's just, is that a new meme now? Everyone's just every day. How'd the date go every single day? What just happened? No, that's not real, is it? No, that can't be real. That has to be just now delayed or something. It's so similar to the same amount. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. That has to be delayed. Yeah, it has to be. Oh, it has to be delayed, yeah. Okay. Dude, it's like Coinbase like trolls you. It can troll you right now, okay? Because like most of the time when Crypto Hoarder tips or when anyone tips a crypto, I will be alerted before it shows up on stream. But like sometimes though, random, it's so random. Sometimes it will show up 3 or 5 minutes after the tip comes in. So it's just always got you being like, is that real? That's why I keep asking. Wasn't it? It turned out it was. No, I think it was. We went in with that, you know, thought, but whatever, dude. It's like, oh, if it went well, I'd be settling, man. I'm just playing the patience game on that front, man. It's just like it's out there. It's gonna hit. It's gonna happen. Just waiting, you know. Like there's just, you know. It's gonna have to be someone special, dude. It can't just be some normie run-of-the-mill person, right? It just can't be. And I think every one of y'all would agree. Y'all wouldn't want that in my life either. Okay, so you know, space bar in. Let's see here. Let's just look around. Anything? God, it's so like miserable, man. Market. And here's EOS. That's kind of like very interesting. I mean, you cannot deny it is really interesting.
I'm going insane. Can't sleep at night. I've been pondering this for 2 torturous weeks, Berwin. How'd the date go?
Oh yeah, how'd the date go, man? It wasn't a date, man, according to the tabloids. Thanks, dude, for the 690. I think we should like preemptively already just like crown you as meme of the month winner, because you're the only entry this month for meme of the month, and no one's even gonna try, like at all. So you agree with me how it's kind of interesting, at least EOS here. This is the daily too. This is like a textbook bullish butterfly that hit its pattern completion zone. It reacted very well. But will it catch a reversal? Could you imagine if it like back tested the spring and that was the type 2 return and it actually started catching bids and got back above 241? I would be ecstatic. That would be like great long opportunity despite what asset it is, you know. Just it's lower risk and you can just, my issue is just you're not catching bids, you're not doing anything, and if Bitcoin sells off and just sneezes, this thing's going to get devastated. It's going to break support and go right back down to like a $2 again. So, and if it stays down there, it's probably going to 153 eventually. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of coins that have lost, they're all at their 886s or their 1272s, their pattern completion zones. They've reacted near or at those levels, but that's it. They reacted and they've already started pulling back with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin just doesn't look good below critical areas, you know, so. Pickup car, static video, Viking app. Dude, I don't know, man. It's just, I already said, in the general chat in Discord. It's just not the same environment like when we're on the edge of recession and war and authoritarian governments breaking out, right? It's just not going to be the hype like there was when we broke like 4K for the Viking hat stream. So you get it. So it's just something to pay attention to. Will it hold? Because like if it doesn't hold, chat, oh my god, butterflies 1.4 and 4s closer to that 150 area, that could easily be in the cards if Bitcoin rolls over, and it could still be interesting, right? Like, wow, it's seeing it again. I mean, that's possible. So let's just pay attention to it. I don't know if you want to take action quite yet, but it's something to we'll see if it happens. Ethereum Classics in a similar situation. It didn't even hit its pattern completion zone, so it could still yet hit a 123. 1272 actually makes way more sense. 1272 is just back from the high from July of 2018. You never even saw it, so you could be on the way. Or it could just, if Bitcoin rallied, you could obviously see how it's doing what Bitcoin's doing locally, right? Where it's left shoulder potentially. I'm just painting this for a second for the imagination. 2, we have the head and then the right shoulder. But you can't even be like, oh, it's a right shoulder, because it hasn't even done anything there. Has it pivoted? No. They just keep selling off every day. It could easily just keep dumping, and this idea is a joke and is completely invalidated. So that's why I'm deleting it right now. And that's why I haven't plotted anything on Bitcoin yet, because it's just like, you're at the potential right shoulder pivot area, but you've done literally nothing. You look very weak here. You're not doing anything. So no point even plotting it yet. I don't want people to get like false hope or something. Yeah, so there could be like more downside, but again, just looks similar to EOS in ways, right? Oof, some of these, man, like look at like fourth. Remember this S coin? Look what it did. It broke the support and just rallied to test it as resistance, just going sideways now below everything. It's just gross, man. FTM just starting to just feel disgusting, right? I mean, it's finally tested yesterday the 200-day moving average for the first time, my God, since August of last year. Testing the 200 moving average at critical support, and just unfortunately one high, a lower high, and now unfortunately another lower high. You now have 3 lower highs back to back, right? That's not good. Not oversold, floating around the bearish control zone. This is like where, hey, bottom could fall out. You could be at much lower levels soon. Very, very scary looking stuff here. Massive amounts of distribution happening on FTM, despite any kind of local price action. Oh, it's a descending triangle. Yeah, descending triangle that's so weak that on the 3rd lower high, it couldn't even run to the supply line because there was such a lack of supply that it couldn't even go up there. There wasn't even enough demand to push it to the supply line. So there are sell orders up there, but certainly there were other sell orders much lower. Yikes, man, that's so bad. Man, rough times, dude. Ooh, man, that's rough. That's real rough, dude. Oh my God, it's so terrible. Oh, GRT fan's gonna be really sad to see this. Okay, so what was once 50 cents? It was once a resistance support. It's now confirming that it's resistance, right? Like one time you don't know, second time you know. Like I did. This is just terrible. That's such bad price action. That's like, this is the worst. 32.9 cents. Soon minimum. Could be going lower than that. So bad, dude. You gotta understand this is terrible price action. On the daily, it's visible too. Here's H-bar. That's still an active trade setup, if you can even believe it. Doing that kind of little local double top there. Certainly fine. I mean, really, if H-bar can stay above freaking 21 cents, it could be really good. Yeah, it's just floating along after it hit the 886 and rallied. It's not really going anywhere, so it's better than most. Looks better than most. Yep. Could go for like an actual Type 2 return at the 886. I was just thinking that could have been the Type 2, but it's not. It's probably going. You could see 18.8 cents again. Big yikes, dude. Just, I don't even know what to say. Like, you know, this is not indicative of good price action now. I think you're just now spending too much time down here. Like, where are the bids? This is exactly where it should reverse. It should have, that engulfing candle on the 31st of January, that should have been it, man. The fact that you've already bearishly engulfed and you're just testing what was once support from December as resistance. It's just like, even if it is, it's at the lowest risk areas probably of your life on ICP right here. I mean, perfect chart, perfect bullish divergence on the oscillators. It just is failing, and no one's buying it. No one. So this could go to much lower levels based on the weak, disgusting trash price action where it should be reversing. Right, if it was a bullish market, this thing would be probably already at $28 again. It's not. It's not a bullish market. This market's terrible right now. Good God, man. Maybe that is that delayed? I'm not sure if this is a delayed thing or not. Crypto hoarder, did you just do something, or is it already, was that from further back? Coinbase is just trolling now, I guess, right? It's not a troll. Holy crap, chat. Good God, man.
I just felt like screaming.
Crypto_hoarder tipped $550.09. One more fireball emoji. 0.200000000 ETH.
Could we please get some hype in the chat? Chat. Yeah, 5 Super Saiyan Bitcoins in the jar. Did anyone look back at the tip war and see how many emoji balls were in there? Super Saiyan emoji balls? Do we have a record, Julia? Maybe? I don't know. What'd you do, Duff? You did this, man? Don't take credit for Crypto Hoarder doing it, man. Okay, so Mike Tyson's been completely destroyed. His argument's dead, you know. He's like, oh, you're going to wake up and zero your balance. And then Crypto Hoarder's like, I'm sorry, what? What'd you just say? Thanks, dude. Thanks for the $5,160.98 worth of Ethereum today. Thank you, man. My God. I don't know how much my little heart can take. You can't just say, let's call it that, Juliet. You can't just be like, I'm just going to guess. That's not how it works. What if it's not? Or what about just last week? God, I mean, like IOTA, I could understand why it seems like it could be good here, but you know, like you look at the 3-day on IOTA, you can clearly just see it's like it's like it's the M shape. It's certainly the M shape at the PCZ, and it's just below the 3-day 200 moving average. Maybe when we're type 2, there's no edge right now. I mean, I get the M shape. It's just no one's buying any of this stuff right now, so I don't know. Oh, y'all gonna see this though.
Hi Mitch, can we look at Rio Tinto please? Thanks. 0.007324000 ETH.
Thank you, Kevin Hindsight, for the 20. Yeah. Nino Pinto, what was it? Rio Tinto. I'm gonna say Nino something. Yeah, I said like Neo Pinto. It was Rio Tinto. So hey, KNC reversed at the reversal area. That's pretty cool. I like the T had been respected. Selling off, but you know, there's still making higher lows. Hasn't, you know. You think after hitting the top like that, it could sell off and then go for a second top. You've done that a couple times now, right? Where you had to confirm that it was resistance. Official tally person. Yeah, I don't think so. That's just no. I don't know about that. I'm gonna pull a Trudeau here and enact the Emergencies Act or whatever. You're under arrest. Get wrecked. Peasant. Just kidding, Kappa. Yeah, so KNC. More downside for sure. But if you ever broke 231, it could be insane. I mean, it could do exactly what it's done before, where it's going up to at least minimum $3. 337, 377, good God. Yeah. Okay, what is it? Rio Tinto. There it is, man. Rio Tinto. Oh, nice little rally. Very ill. Oh, kind of illiquid, but still says there's a lot of volume. Oh, wow. What a re-breakout. That's probably why you're requesting it. Look what this did. Oh, there's another high right there. So you broke back above that high from February of 2011. That's a really nice Momo shifting structure, right? Look at that. The complexity. It was like a high, the higher high, the highest high, then a lower high, then another lower high. Complex head and shoulders played out beautifully. Then did a 886. It retraced right there at the 886, huh? If you anchor that way, it's PCZ, huh? Of a shark. My God, it's so perfect, man. Isn't that crazy? Like 886, chat. Not 90, the 886. So what a reaction. No reversal, just reacted. And now anything above 76.64 could... What has historically happened? You've gone up to 81.74. Then above that would be like 94.10. And then above that's $121, my God. So, yeah, you're doing things, and you're in a really nice uptrend. Very, very nice uptrend. Bullish patterns are developing. I wonder if this is real or not. This could be a delayed thing. We could try to plot a channel or something. Yeah, so it's like you're kind of well off where the reaction was, 60 bucks. You are showing some bearish divergence on the daily. Locally, look, but I love it above the 200-day moving, actually. A high, then the higher high. Ooh, shooting star or something.
Spin por favor. Love the good old Grateful Dead.
So Delov, dude. Well, we were talking about spinning today. I do have to go in about maybe an hour from now to go pick up the car. But I'm so confused here. What's going on? Yeah, so yeah, shooting star on the daily. That's a beautiful shooting star, isn't it? Playing out too, but still holding 76.64 for now. You got earnings coming up. Dude, earnings is next week, so be really careful. Dude, after a run like that, I'd be really careful. Like, don't you think, like, after it went up in such a short period of time, 30% in 93 days, that an earnings report could kill this thing. So, you want to roll the dice? Good luck, man. Really good luck. You could gap down and then eventually type 2 it at 60 bucks again. That'd be amazing. There's a lot of support down there too. Holy crap. So many just peaks and valleys. Look at that. You know, it's like that high from 2010 and 11, 12, and then 19. And again, now it was resistance every time, and now it's support. That's one of the first times in history it's acted as support. Oh, it goes all the way back to 2006. I see now. That's what it was. It was this high, initial high, first time in history, manufactured. And, it's, you know, you've correlated to that little zone ever since. And it was always resistance, except that one time it was support, like 2011, 2010. But now support again. Very, very good. Could you imagine getting a type 2 there in an uptrend? Wow, that'd be legendary. So, probably be good to be cautious because earnings and you're staring at some daily bearish divergence could play out. But you're above 76.64, which is really, really good and bullish. So, that's awesome. So, this is Rio. Metals and minerals. I mean, yeah. Cardano below $1 is really, really bad. Yes, it is. Let's see. We can keep some space bars going, I guess. Whatever. See what happens. Yeah, dude. Like, just stuff like, good God. KSM below an 886. I think it's going 113 then. Like, I think like this one, KSM. Look where it's at, man. It's like at your lows from July. This thing's probably going to $100 or less than $100 eventually. Just give it time. Bitcoin just has to keep dumping, and it's gonna be at that level soon. So, I don't know. I mean, like, you know, I have no idea what Coinbase is doing sometimes, because like it showed that something came through, but it didn't. So 5 contributions have come through from Crypto Hoarder. I think he's maybe attempted like 7 or 8. Okay. This space bar. Yeah, here's Chainlink, dude. I don't even know. It's terrible, dude. Like, I mean, like, these are the areas where you shouldn't be trying. You shouldn't be painting like. It's gotta be really bearish conditions to identify or be able to identify a head and shoulders continuation. Like, that's not how they're supposed to work. They're supposed to work at tops, not literal bearish consolidation patterns at pattern completion zones of harmonics. That's not supposed to be happening. That might be extremely bearish. Below these levels is really bad, man. Like, that's, dude, what is going on? It's so bearish, man. Yeah, I don't either. Crypto Hoarder. But as long as they don't show up in my wallet and they stay in yours, then we're good on those, right? If they failed or something. What's going on, dude? Like, it's like you think it'd be good, and
it's China to me. China.
Trudeau is a pussy fart. Long live freedom. 0.033933300 LTC.
All I know is you never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
Thank you, Tony Soprano, for the 390 crypto contribution, man. Thank you, dude. Yeah, this is just really just kind of discouraging and makes you think you could be done, man. Like, it sets up and then it looks like it could be in another universe, a bullish universe. It plays out and it might be just done. Might need to eventually go to 872. I think that's where you're going. If you fall below this $15 area long enough, you go to 872 to $9. Rough, man. Yeah, they look super bullish.
Marijuana's bad.
Oops. They look good if you flip the chart over. Yes, for sure. They look incredible if you flip the chart over. But, like, you know, just in actuality, though, I mean, like, Chainlink, you flip the chart over. It just seems like that. It's a long-term uptrend, and you've created this complex wave structure, and you're at the pattern completion zone. It's like, this is where it should be reversing downward. It seems like there's so much downside potential if you flipped it. But it's just not going down. Pathetic. It's just like, what are you doing? Why are there no bids when, you know, that's the market right now we're in. Really bad. When you're like in an uptrend, you're painting bullish patterns and bullish trends, and then you just end up showing really disgusting bearish behavior at those levels. Dang, man. So we could look at Chainlink, or not Chainlink, Litecoin. That clearly, you know, this is a major level upon you. We're talking like...
and $5 makes $20. Luna Head and Shoulders plays out to 886.
Okay, we'll go to Luna. The law, thanks, man. Yeah, so Litecoin's not in danger yet. At, you know, 105's its danger zone. It's like, you know, support back from 2018 a couple times. It's been support July last year and support recently. I mean, maybe you can double bottom there and have a big rally. That's the line in the sand. Like, if you fall below 100, you are screwed. You are going down to $85 or lower, or much lower. Volume's very bad. Yeah. Well, I mean, look at the stock market. Liquidity is at lower levels than it was at just before the COVID crash. So I can imagine on this market too, it's similar. I guess, yeah. Crypto Hoarder is inversing his name. He's crypto distributor. Inverse hoarder today. So it's the same similar harmonic type stuff on Litecoin. I just, dude, to me, if things get bad, you're probably going for a full reset where you talk about from the COVID crash low to this almost 420 all-time high or whatever. Yeah, 886 is $69. Things get bad, that's probably your target. It's probably where you're going. But, you know, until you break the critical support, you're okay. And it is at a 78% retrace right now. That's where you are. Like, how amazing would it be? You go to, like, the weekly, and then it holds. You could be looking at, like, a massive double bottom or something. But here's an issue on the weekly is you're below that high from 2019. You do have bullish divergence, but no one's buying. No one's buying it right now. You bullishly engulfed even at the 200-week moving average, and you're just rolling over. It's just... the price action is not bullish. It'd be awesome to bottom once and then twice, and then you get just a huge rally, you know, and then it creates like an M or a W shape, right? But until someone buys, I'm not saying any of that. That's not gonna happen until something changes on Bitcoin, man. Hoard responsibly. Yeah. Here's your 4 hour on Litecoin. Just terrible, right? Like, oh, it's a 200 moving average. Just, it's resistance now. No worries. I mean, I think it's almost imminent and arrogant of me to say that, yeah, 109 is coming. $109 is coming on Litecoin. Yeah. Sure. Oh, man, this is like getting depressing. Just scanning these charts. Don't scan charts on the weekend, maybe, when it's looking like this. It's just so bad, dude. It's just depressing. All right, 200 moving average still like resistance, still below it. Okay, well, before the bottom falls out, I guess I'm just gonna get out of here, you know, and just get ready to go pick up the new car, man. I'll do something. I'll do like a YouTube short or like a video on it or an Instagram post or something. So be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Oh, Luna. Sorry. Yeah, Luna. My bad. Yep. Luna Connect. Oh, it's bad, dude. It's real bad. Yeah, you're going to 4680 again. I think it's almost imminent now. Yep. 4680 will be tested. Minimum. I think that's where you're going. Yeah, Gartley, man. You know, whatever. Yeah, sure, we could paint it preemptively. Just for fun, for memes. Oh, it's a little deep. Yep, 786. 786 will put you right at that area. Yeah, for sure.
Time for the grueling bear season. Have a drink on me.
What's up, Fong, man? Maybe so. Well, at least we got a good start, right? At least we're conscious right now, and it's already been going on since mid-November when we topped out, right? So at least we got some time of this market under our belt, right? So
potential for a fake out to the downside while everyone is super bearish. It seems so obvious from major downside due to 20 to 30% targets. It does seem almost
very obvious, yeah. It does kind of seem obvious that Bitcoin's going down next. Yeah, I agree. So, I mean, but when you fall below 30K, it seemed pretty obvious. If you're below that level long enough, you'd be going to 20K. You fell below 40K in September, and then you're probably going to 30K. So yeah, I mean, it kind of seems like obvious below $40,000 that eventually you'll be drawing down to lower prices on Bitcoin. Just hasn't happened quite yet because it's low volume on the weekend. Just wait till, you know, Tuesday rolls around and the queues dump bad. You want to see something? So Luna, yeah, maybe a Gartley. Okay, well then what does that mean? Literally nothing to do right now. Just wait till 4680. Set your alert up. I don't know if there's gonna be an edge there. Where's Bitcoin gonna be if Luna's at 4680? You know, probably much lower. And then even if it goes the 886, it's pretty good too, right? 886 would be just as it'd be stronger. It'd be just maybe at the low point of the zone. So either one, but that means no action. Wait for it to go lower. Both are saying that. So. Oh, yeah. Let's look at the QQQ real quick. You got to see this, man. This is not really good at all. All right. This is bearish. I mean, I'm thinking, man, like, you're at it. Are you going to double bottom here? Are you going to double bottom here? Or are you done? To me, it's like, this is kind of what I see happening, maybe. You got yourself a crap here. The bullish crab pattern would take you to 312. 312. There's a support at 316. So you may, not get quite to 312. But yeah, that's to me maybe what's setting up for the Qs. If this doesn't bottom out now. Like it's either now or screwed. It's like you're either going to bullish bat, which you're kind of at the pattern completion zone. This is it, man. It's like, if the Qs do not hold this, man, it's going to be blood. Lots of blood. So pray for this to play out. Pray for this to not get invalidated. Because you're literally there. Can't handle the fireballs. Yeah, you're right, dude. It is busted right now. Memory leak. The eyes of the world, man. So I'd say critical areas for the Qs. It's either now or 312. Reversal now or 312. No edge. There's no like bullish divergence or convergence here either on the Qs. That's what's scary about it. So. Okay, so I'm just gonna wrap it up, I guess, and just hopefully from the stream you got out of it. We know the levels, we know where we are. Hard to be anything but extremely skeptical right now and cautious until we actually caught bids. We haven't, none, zero. Okay, so dude, crypto freaking hoarder, legendary MVP of in February. King, man. $5,160.98 today tipped of Ethereum, and that's just like, wow. That's is that 2 Ethereum? It's almost 2 Ethereum now, right? Was it 27, 34? Oops. My God, he was what was it? About $300? Yeah, $300 from 2 Ethereum tip today. That's like unreal, dude. Like crazy good. I can't even believe it, man. It's just holy crap, man. All right. So indecision candle on the daily yesterday, and it's not looking great, man. All right. I'll change my tune when we get above 40,665, 42,000, but I'm still not sold. I will not be sold on Bitcoin being bullish, chat, until we break $44,444. That's it. You can't be bullish until that level's truly broken with like a massive impulse candle or something. All right. Thanks again, Crypto Hoarder. And thanks so much, chat, everyone, for coming out. Sorry, I'm just burping. But just enjoy the rest of your weekend. Try to take your mind off the charts a little bit, because there's just nothing. It's not worth it right now to be obsessing about the crypto or where the markets are. We know where they are. So wait for some volume next week. So I'll be back. Until next time, respect the T. A.